Hi everybody. So it's time. Very exciting. I've really been looking forward to this. Our very first potato harvest. So this was the first bucket that we planted, and these were store-bought potatoes. Don't quote me, but I think they were russet potatoes. But either way, um, we've got seed potatoes also planted in our garden beds, and those have not had this dried up foliage like this has. And as you can see, it's not completely dried up, so it may be able to go a little bit longer. But we planted these beginning of May, so you're looking at 3.5 months on these that they've been growing. So I would say that they're pretty well ready. We're about to find out, so it's kind of a big experiment. Look, well, we're comparing, store-bought potatoes versus seed potatoes. There's that myth that you can't really grow store-bought potatoes. I mean, we planted these. They were sprouting. So I guess we're just gonna find out and see the difference too, and see the difference in growing them in containers versus the raised beds. We did find that it was a lot easier to hill, and you could hill a lot, a few more times in the 5-gallon buckets than you could in the beds. And maybe that's just us personally how we did it, but so we did notice that already. Dogs are playing. Took them on a 3-mile walk and they still got energy. Sounds vicious. So anyways, we're gonna harvest these, and here goes nothing. So I don't know the best way to do it with these buckets, but there's not a lot of space here, so I'm just gonna kind of pull the top off, I guess, and kind of dig in. You can kind of yank them out, so I guess that's what I'm gonna try first. See if we get a clean break. And so nothing there, but they're probably inside. So I'm just gonna pull a few of these off and dig in with my hands. I wish I had a place to put this dirt. Maybe what I'll do is put the dirt in my wheelbarrow. I was gonna put the potatoes in there, which I guess I still could. Hopefully there's something in here. If there isn't, I'm probably not going to be sharing this video. Oh. We got a tatey. So at least something. And pictures I've seen, the bigger potatoes are more towards the bottom. So at least we got our first tatey. I'll put that right there. Oh, what? Oh. We got a small potato right there. So far digging into this, I'm thinking maybe could have waited a little bit longer, but I guess we'll see if there's bigger potatoes at the bottom. It's like a treasure hunt. A rock. Yeah, I got some small potatoes, but hey, at least we're getting something. Like I said, first time ever doing potatoes. And I really think I'm going to get bigger ones as I get to the bottom. And the reason why I'm digging with my hands is I don't want to use like a fork or anything and damage my potatoes. And especially I just got this 5-gallon bucket, so I'm not really going to be able to dig in all that well. So let's do this. Let's pull out rest of the tops, or at least half. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just do half the bucket, and then if I'm finding these potatoes are too small, I'll let the other half continue to grow a little bit. I'm kind of doing this just as I go. And so far we're just kind of getting these small potatoes, but first time, can't expect too much, and there's a lot growing on the side there. Yeah, we're just kind of getting the same small potatoes. So my initial thought here is maybe let it grow a little bit longer. I'm seeing kind of a bigger potato. Kind of in the middle, but you're getting these just smaller potatoes. And maybe you can bring in the camera here and you'll see. So like this one here, it's not huge, but it's a little bit bigger than that one. So it's like they kind of grew a little bit bigger in the middle. But I mean, I'm only have probably dug up to about here. So I'm wondering if I still got bigger potatoes down there. So I'm kind of at a standstill. Do I want to cover these back up? They're still attached to the roots. Let this side grow bigger. But we kind of want to dig down deeper and see. Or if I'm going to get anything else down here, I don't really know. I'm feeling a pretty big potato right here. So hold on one second. Oh guys, look at that. Yes, not like ridiculously huge, but that's what I'm looking for. Nice big potato. Okay, so my theory was right from things I had seen, that your bigger ones kind of get to the bottom. And I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I mean, look over here. Look at the difference in this potato compared to the other ones, and that was down at the bottom. So I'm thinking that's pretty good size. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just harvest the whole thing. So that's what I was looking for, is a bigger potato. If I wasn't going to find one on the one side, then I was going to let these grow a little bit bigger. But now I'm thinking that let's just go ahead and harvest the rest of this. So now I can kind of yank this and see what's in the middle here. You got nothing really worth picking out of that, but decent size. Now I think when we get down deep here, we're really gonna get some good stuff. Let's see what we got. I don't know, I almost think maybe I could have let it go a little bit more. Just gonna yank these small ones here and put them off. What's your thoughts, hon? Worth anything? I guess it's too late. We already pulled the tops here, so let's just dig in with our hands and get dirty. Let's see what we got here. Some more, like, just small potatoes, which, first time growing potatoes, this is actually pretty cool. Got the one big one here, you know what I mean? For a beginner, they're not doing too bad. Let's see, here's another one. So I mean, that's really now digging. Let's see what we got here. Some more small potatoes. What do you think, Brady? Make some fries? It might be about it. Let's try this. So I don't know. It's like, you know, I got that one big potato, but the rest of them were kind of small. I mean, definitely worth eating and definitely worth growing. So now you can see that's just from this 5-gallon bucket. We're just gonna have to kind of wait and see on the seed potatoes how those come out. And I guess I can't really say right now, is it because we just grew it in this bucket that they didn't grow as big? Because we're having the same thing with our peppers. They're not growing to like good size ones that you'd buy from the store, and then we're wondering if it's because of the bucket just not getting that good root system, or if there really is something with seed potatoes, if they're better. So I don't know. I mean, I'm somewhat happy with all, you know, the potatoes we got from just growing them in a bucket. But the thing is, I'm trying to think about how much we put in there. I think it was about, did we chit those and put them in? How many potatoes did we put in there?
I don't remember.
Try to remember. And if you really get back what you put in, it almost kind of doesn't really look like it. But could that be we just didn't let it grow long enough? But as you can see in the foliage, you've got pretty good drying out, but there's still a lot of green. So could we have waited longer? I'm not sure. So, but anyways, that's our first potato harvest. It's just one bucket. I got like 6 squares of potatoes, seed potatoes going. I got a couple containers. Don't look over there and see because it's kind of a surprise. But I got another 5-gallon bucket of store-bought going too. And I think we put a couple whole ones in there. So that was kind of a test too, to see. You're supposed to get bigger potatoes if you plant them whole, but not as many. So I guess this isn't too bad. I mean, first time growing potatoes, so I'm going to cure them. I gotta look up how to do that, and then so we can store them, or I might just eat these pretty soon and see how they are. So that's pretty cool. We got that big one, but it actually kind of looks like it's sprouting already. So that means they've been in here too long. Actually, now that I look at it, did you want this potato? So if you notice that, it is sprouting in several different spots. And it actually doesn't look, it looks pretty old. So I'm thinking maybe we left it too long. I don't know. So if you're really good at potatoes or you know something, leave it in the comment box below. I just wanted to show you our first potato harvest. So I'm going to cure these. And thanks for watching. This is Thule Family Farms, where we got a lot growing on. Thanks. You have a good day.